So the Chanel 23C collection's come out, and this is the cruise collection that just came out probably like a few days ago. But before I begin, I want to remind you that I still have a giveaway that is open, and I'll link to the description box below but also above here, and you can enter to win this beautiful gorgeous pouch from Dior alongside some lipsticks as well. And I'm going to go through some of the bags that were in the catwalk and are online on the website. And courtesy of Shop with Crystal, she's the one that provided me with a PDF of all of the different collections and presented so beautifully in this PDF, and I'll link her down in the description box below, so if you want to check her out, go ahead. So here I have the mini flap bags, and these are really good alternatives because the Chanel classic flaps are costing £7,000 onwards, and it's really expensive. So these prices are in USD, but I think they're going to be in the £3,500 to maybe £4,000 mark, and these are much more affordable compared to the Chanel classic flap. They give you the look of the classic flap without spending that much, and with these mini flap sizes, because they don't have the double flap, you can fit as much as in the small classic flap. And this white one has the traditional classic flap look, but this time with this square pattern on there, and they have these really cute blocks on there where it says Chanel. Kind of reminds me of the childhood beading things that you used to do, and it's really cute. And then you have this red one with these beautiful charms on there, and it's got these CC logos on there, and it's very reminiscent of the cruise collection. It's got the stitch edging and the more aged gold hardware, so this is very cute. And then you have the black one with an adjustable strap, and I reckon that this one is going to sell out very quickly because it's got the look of the classic black handbag, but it's got the adjustable strap. If you can get your hands on this as a more affordable alternative to getting the classic flap. And then we have this flap bag, which is more of this tweed design, but if you look up close, it's actually a weave design, and I see this viscose weaving quite frequent in this collection, so this isn't the only time you'll see it. And then we have this mini flap bag, which is a more silky version. You have this beautiful chain strap on there. It's got the word Chanel on it, it's got some CC logos on there, as well as the beautiful chain detailing. So that is where you can hold it as a top handle as well as wear it as a shoulder bag. So that one is really cute. Then we have the classic handbags, and now these cost so much. I don't know how far they're going to go with these price increases, but I'm so glad that I got mine at an affordable range. Affordable is kind of a subjective word by this point, where I'm not sure whether £3,000, £4,000, £5,000 is going to be affordable, but in terms of Chanel, it is on the more affordable end compared to £7,000 to £8,000. And I don't think that they are going to decrease their prices anytime soon or gonna stop raising their prices, because recently Hermes just had a price increase and it was pretty significant this time. So I think Chanel is just going to keep doing their thing and just keep going with their price increases. So this one is more of a jersey material, and it's in this red jersey, and traditionally Chanel classic flaps have always been made in this jersey material, and I really like how they went back to what Chanel originally uses. So Virginie Viard is always very traditionalist, she's always going back in time. Her work is so subtle and always trying to stick to the core value of what Chanel was going through, so that is very cute. And then we have this really fun color where it's a rainbow, and it's got this rainbow hardware at the same time, and it says price upon request, so I think this is going to be more than £10,000, so it is a special edition. And then we have these few flap bags, which I think, to be honest, because of the price point that Chanel classic flaps go for, you don't need to get the actual classic flap in itself anymore, because they are coming back with so many black classic flaps that reminisce the classic flap, but they come at a better price point in my opinion, and they also come with more beautiful features, and I think there's like a slight update in feature of that. So this one, it is $5,800, which I would imagine to be about £5,000, and it has the details of the Chanel Paris on there, the Rue Cambon. The lettering of it may hint that it's seasonal, but the overall look of it is very classic. And then you have this one, which I think is a more caviar approach to the Chanel classic flap. And the only difference with this one and the previous lambskin one, so instead of the single chain strap, it's got the double one with the CC logos in between it. And the good thing about it is that it's more of this grained calf skin, so it's more durable. Then you have this mini flap bag, which looks like a more newer design, but you have the elements of the classic flap there, but it's more blinged up, and I think this is very pretty. If I was looking to buy a new bag, I would probably consider these two, because this one has a very classic black design, and then there's this beautiful light grey version. I think this takes the elements of the classic bag, but it actually makes it prettier in my opinion because of the sparkle and because of the classic design with the classic strap, and also this very durable material in calfskin. It just screams elegance because it's so classic. It takes the elements of the classic flap, but it adds a modern twist to it. So I think this might be where Virginie wanted to take this bag to, somewhere very beautiful, and it's more affordable compared to the £7,000 classic flap. Then we have this one, which is a more peachy color, and it says it's in the color light orange. It's got this beautiful detail. It doesn't have the leather intertwined with the chain strap, but I'm not too keen on this one in my opinion. Then we got the more fun and very seasonal flat bags, and these are more of this like sequin design or a more mixed fabric kind of design, and to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I know some people who are looking for more of that fun pop of color, more fun patterns. I think this would be a really good alternative. And this one in the flower design, it's got priced upon request, so it's more expensive, but it's very pretty. And then we have this mini flat bag with a more charm detailing similar to the one above. I think that was the red version, but this time it's a light grey color, so it's more neutral. And then they started having this new type of bag, and I think they're trying to approach the more Gabrielle kind of vibe, where it is more casual and it's more of that hobo bag style. And this, I remember it was popping up a lot in the catwalk, and it comes in a lower price range. So this one, it says $3,800 US, so I think it might be around the early £3,000 mark. And they have the red color, they have the black one, and these are more of that wool jersey kind of material, so very casual. Then they have the more calfskin, which is more relaxed and it's a little bit crumpled as well. So they got the white one, the pink one, and the yellow one. And from what I could see on the actual size and measurements, it does look like it's very functional in size. And then we have the Chanel 22, which has a lot of drama on there. This time they brought back the leather. I think when they had the tweed ones, I thought they were amazing because they just had this like different twist to it and it kind of felt more festive. But now that they have the leather one again, but this time with a more bolder, sharper lines with the stitching, it adds that statement to it, and I think it looks pretty cute. So hopefully with the whole leather issues that they've been having, they might have a better solution to that. So let's just see what happens. And then we have the maxi bags, and they also have this very clear-cut white stitching design, and it's just very summery, very festive, because usually cruise collections aimed for those who want to seek the summer sun and they want to escape on a beach holiday from the cold, miserable weather. And then we have these small vanity cases, and I really like these because especially I think it's the neon pink that spoke to me the most, because I'm a huge lover of pink, and this kind of shade of pink, the fuchsia color, it's just amazing. And this one comes at $4,200, and they also have a white one too. And then they also have this black one, but the detailing of the CC and then the gold rim around it, it's a bit different and it's very cute. And then they have this small vanity case, which is more of this grain calfskin. It does take the elements of the Chanel classic flap, so I do find there's a theme of Chanel classic flap looking bags, but at a more affordable price range of £3,000, £4,000 compared to the really ridiculous prices. And then they have the more prettier and more exclusive design. So this is the mini dier. It's more of that beach ball look, and it's very pretty. I'm not a person to collect mini diers because I don't think I feel like spending that much for a tiny clutch, although I do have one mini dier, but this came from a lipstick set from the Dior Beauty, and this one is just, I think, the only mini dier that I ever owned in my life. But in terms of purchasing one from store, then I don't think I could do that. And they have a few of them. So they have the mini evening bag, they have a small evening bag, and then they have these really pretty glass pearl version. If I wanted to buy one, then I would probably get something like this, because these are just sparkly little delicate pieces of heaven. I love this white version because this transparent color just screams and sparkles, and it just just look so elegant. I love these ones. And back to the Chanel 22, they have the backpacks again. So they come in the large size, and then they have the white one with the contrasting black stitching, and then they also have the red one with the white stitching as well. So, and it gives really seasonal vibes. And then they have all of these different camera cases. So this red one is more of this lambskin material, but they also have this viscose weaving again. And this time they have the pink one, and then they have a gold and beige one, a black and white one. And these camera bags are becoming very popular within this collection, and it's very, very pretty because it's so functional to use, and the size of it is actually similar to the mini size. And then in this collection, they also have a lot of bowling bags. So this feels like the camera bags, the bowling bags is kind of sending me a bit more of a throwback, where a lot of these type of style of bags were very popular back then. The bowling bags, they've been very hyped up through, I think, Audrey Hepburn with her LV Speedy, and this is reminiscent of that. I remember Dior having a bowling bag, and that was very trendy at the time, so they are bringing that back again, and it's just a very, very pretty design this year because it's so simple, it's very classic, and I love how it zippers open, and it's just really, really pretty with all the details. Again, very classic looking with the quilted design, and I just love it. So that is everything from the cruise collection from 2023, and I want to ask you, are you thinking of getting anything from this collection? If you want to see more videos on Chanel, then click over here and I will see you there. Bye!